Hey, my gorgeous peeps, locking down the truth with Marci Lock. So I just wanted to share something that was really kind of coming through me. Obviously, this is how I roll. Something's coming through me, kind of bugs me until I get to speak it. And I was just thinking about, my past experience and limiting beliefs that would trigger me, and how I got to walk through them and choose to create something different and see it as something different. And just even knowing that, like, how powerful you are, the more you align to how powerful you are, that truly whatever you're thinking, speaking, feeling, that is all the same thing, how fucking fast and effortless that stuff shows up. And the last I don't know, like 2 months, I had all these kind of like almost like this new discovery process as I've been like destroying to create a whole new level of vibration. I think a lot of you might have heard me say I'm becoming the fucking sun for the universe versus just being a lighthouse. And the things that I was leaning into and discovering, so that I can literally hold that amount of capacity, ability, space, and power for this universe, and so that I can be seen as the fucking sun and express as big as the sun and love myself to be even the sun and all those things. And kind of really tuning into my super genes and my gene keys, and like unlocking more of my superpowers and capacities and abilities that we tend to block off because of our, conformity. And so in this last little while, as I've had some massive integration shifts, and I've gotten really clear that I'm focused on the micro. I'm focused on like the tiniest micro of energy, of feeling, of everything. And knowing that aligns to me in 100% impeccable integrity of what is a yes for me. Instead of any type of old story perfectionist identity that says, oh, work it out, or like I'll figure this out, like any validation type thing that is so unconscious to us. And so as I've been doing that and even feeling these shifts, it's amazing to me how you just speak what you want, and knowing, like, I trust the universe fully. Like, it is my fucking lover. The universe always sends me everything to give me the next thing. And so it's even as it's showing up, I'm gonna leave for Europe in a couple days. That just, again, something that showed up that was like, yeah, I get to go there, I get to do that. So dropping even like how things get to show up, and just being able to follow that inspiration, that flow, and you take that next step. So I'm going to Germany to do some crazy shit, to open up some even more super genes, and which I can dive into, and I'm sure do like a whole other show on later. And literally last night, as I came back from, had an event, and the dude that I ordered all these amazing cool, this is one of my necklaces, the things, I'll share this later, but the things for your phone, your laptop, that knock out your EMFs and turn your energy into actually powerful, natural, grounded energy, and do all these things. He shows up with my necklaces for me and my boys, so like I have those for Europe. And tonight I have the guy that did a sound frequency, light vibration healing on me when I did my integration stuff. He's like, I want to test some stuff on like superhuman beings, like people that are super fit, and wants to give me, all these sound frequency things and come do a session on me. And all this stuff even started showing up last night. I get back, and, getting messages from the peeps that are gonna meet me down in Europe, these like real life Jedis that are operating at higher human capacity abilities, like superhuman, like not human capacity abilities, and are literally all the things that they're like, oh, we set this up for you, we found this, we're gonna go do this, we're gonna go over to Italy, we're gonna do this. It's like I've been looking into even doing stem cell regeneration and how to activate all my stem cells again, and was looking at like going and just doing it on one part of my body for like 10 grand, and literally it shows up that I get to have a whole body stem cell activation for like $1,000 over in Europe. It's just like all these things were there to support me in such a full capacity, and they're all around opening up my super genes and my gene keys, and just opening up my superpowers even more as I'm tapping into my multidimensional capacities and abilities to assist my clients, the badasses of the world, to stand even higher and express even more and be even bigger, to influence the world, and as well as the masses, and what's coming with my documentary, my book, and all my programs online. So all of this reminded me, and but all of it reminded me that one of my limiting beliefs was I'm not supported. I got to do it alone. And being a single mom, and having gone through, the cheating husband experience, and a life of like perfectionist identity, where I was raised Mormon and LDS, where it's like, you didn't want to speak up, you didn't want to be seen, you just had to do what God wanted to do and everybody wanted to do, and life was just service and, literally programmed for poverty and servitude in such a massive self-sacrificing way, that's what you were here to do, to be tested, to then die, and like then maybe you could have some joy. And so to come from a place of so much, there's no support, complete independence, have to do everything alone, have to pretend, have to wear a mask. when I had those, when I would catch those thoughts or those feelings that would come up that would have sabotaged love, support. Now look at my life now, constantly talking about receiving. I'm so supported, I'm so loved, I have the most badass amazing friends around the world. You know, how it just shows up constantly because I'm worthy now. I believe I'm worthy of receiving that. And so even to catch it and go, wait, how am I supported? And turn that around and go, I'm supported here, I'm supported here. And if I want more support in my life, how would that get to look? And just now being in such a place of like, I speak something and all these things just show up for me. That's how fucking effortless it is. That's how easy and available it is to us. I'm actually about to go have lunch with a friend and then, you know, again, have all these things that are shown up even to support me before I leave for Europe. And it's just simply because I am a divine goddess. I am here to just experience whatever I want, and it is all available to you when you simply allow. So 3 words I want to give you that kind of I got this download on last night is allow, accept, and embrace. Whatever's in front of you, if you allow it and you accept it, love it, and you embrace what it is, whatever it gets to teach you, it's moving through it to then have the next greatest thing. Yet if we don't do those things, we're actually blocking it. So I just want to share that with you guys. I love you guys so much. Awesomeness is always available. Power choice is yours. Choose your best life. Go lock it down.